Bark, bark, bark. Alyssa, give me another D100.
All right. 43.
I don't even know if I can
Hey
pronounce.
guys.
Crab pithivier with scallop frangipan.
Ooh, I have no idea what half of those words are.
Yeah, me either, but it sounds delicious.
Yeah, sure, it's amazing.
Does it though?
Yeah, I love crab and I love frangipanes.
Marzipan, but it's like an almond.
I think that's a crab and scallop tart.
So is it fried marzipan? Is that?
Or
Yeah,
it's a
that's
pain.
I don't know. I'm
No, it is not.
Oh, shucks.
There is plenty of fried food on this list.
Excellent.
oh, you.
I love crab.
Pithivier.
Oh man.
Sounds fancy.
Well. Stream's up.
All right.
It's a meat pie, but full of fish.
Fish meat pie.
Fish meat pie.
Fish meat pie.
That was
Fish stew.
that was probably Fish's best live album. Honestly.
Fish meat pie.
Fish meat pie.
Is best really the best way to describe anything?
The best. Omega is the best.
Your recipe.
It's like a baked. It looks like a really cool baked pie.
Omega is indeed the ultimate.
I am the ultimate.
I don't know.
I gotta
What
come up
is that?
with things for Omega then.
I changed his voice a little bit. Is it a little better, a little easier to understand, or no?
I think it's easier to understand.
Yeah, it's easier to understand.
It's less menacing though, which I think is not what you were going for.
It's what?
Less menacing.
Yeah. No, so that's the thing. I want him to get like super distorted when he's angry.
Okay.
Oh, that would be more like this.
You have a what is it? The bass pedal thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've got to tell you.
Recording in progress.
After a week of playing with the new synthesizer, there are a few things as satisfying as tweaking knobs to get weird fucking sounds out of them.
Yeah.
Charlotte, no, thank you.
Isn't that the definition of sex? Tweaking
Yeah.
knobs until he gets something fun out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Music and sex, you know.
Yeah.
So, Charlotte, what are you gonna do?
Oh, hey, Charlotte.
I thought it
She's
too.
just writing down everything everyone says on her notepad.
You did school.
Yeah. I have follow-up questions.
He's what is that? An Aarakocra? What is that?
Kinku.
What is it?
Funniest
Kinku,
thing.
yeah, that
Kinku.
have to write everything down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to tell us what it is.
They can't see it, love.
They can't see it. It won't show.
Show it.
But you can almost see it.
At 428.
At 428, the Chatterer's fish meat pie.
Fish
Yeah.
meat.
Fish meat
That was the
pie.
chatter.
So, Charlotte, go find something to do.
Go watch Lord of the Rings.
I think she's a Russian spy.
Oh.
Wouldn't surprise me.
We're not dying of radiation poisoning, so.
I mean, all I
Yeah.
ask for is quick. That's all I ask for. Is that too much?
Radiation poisoning? Yeah, that is too much to ask.
No, I
Actually.
mean,
Please.
it'll linger.
Oh, yeah.
Good old polonium, of which there is no amount that you can have in your system and not die.
Yay.
Just one free radical.
Not the 1T again.
Where's Jason?
Goddamn Cardassians.
He
But
might-
he was serious
he-
about that dump.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't joking about that dump.
He's like, no, I really gotta go, guys. Like, I'm serious.
Are we streaming yet?
Yeah, we are streaming.
We are.
streaming. And we're recording this, so that's great.
Huh? No, it's not it. I can't find it.
I don't know where it's at. It has to be somewhere around here.
I don't know.
Um,
I'll put a move on for you.
and then you make sure that sheet you have it somewhere. You emailed it to me.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean from the computer.
Are we good?
Yeah, well, I mean, now Thomas has walked off screen.
Jesus, now he has to take a dump.
My turn next.
I know. It's like trying to start a movie.
It's like the State of the Union. Somebody has to be off screen at all times.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Designated survivor.
Yeah.
Amber, where'd Thomas go?
Trying to sorry
dump.
that we're on not muted. Went to go put a movie on for Charlotte because she will be here and be annoying unless we do that. So sorry. I have a really bad headache and I'm very tired, so
Sorry.
no, sorry.
Ah.
Can't remember when I took my Excedrin last, otherwise I would have go take some. Oh well.
I just cycle through Advil, Aleve, Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, Tylenol. Yeah.
I can't do that. I can only take Tylenol.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does suck.
Freaking ears.
Oh.
But you know,
Well, do you want to, Nick? Do you? Oh, Jesus Christ! Nick, just do the intro. Let's go.
I just figured I'd get the reload before,
I can get you that,
you know.
honey. You know you can.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll be right back. I'll just wait till it's not my turn. Just do it. Just start. I'm muting
Alright.
myself.
My turn.
All right, we'll start and get going here. So, yeah, wow, I started to say Adventures Local 381 out of habit.
Aw.
So the crew of the Scorpion is on the multi-named planet designated by the Galactic Union as a Cygnus 3-CMX. You all came here to make a delivery and made it and have picked up a bit of side work. Most recently, you have dealt vengeance to an abusive dickhead named Korob on behalf of Vex, whom you met in the Obsidian Pit, the local tavern. And yeah, he came to a rather grisly end. And then you all went to make a delivery in the desert to the Free Radicals, who turned out to be members of the race of Yon T. You did manage to make the delivery with only one casualty on the other team's part, and have made your way back where you celebrated the night away and came to get your payment from Syrinx Associates. And when you did, you found yourself in a warehouse, surrounded and suddenly under attack. So I need everyone to roll initiative. And I just texted you all a battle map.
Did we like before this had a long rest between killing people and
Yes, you
this
did
time
have a
around?
long rest.
Okay.
You all partied late into the night and then slept in, and then made your way to get paid and came under attack.
okay.
Apostle recommended Crew Faraway, CF381.
That's cool.
I got 22.
Oh wow, Omega coming in hot.
I know Omega doesn't know what Omega's doing.
Kit.
19.
19. Wow, yes. Also coming in with high rolls at the Gabor house. Venganza.
You're
3.
muted. Oh, okay.
You're muted.
I read her lips on that one. And old crazy man Pickett.
We can't
Also
read
muted.
on that one.
13.
13. Okay. I
What
also got 13.
what is your initiative number? 4.
Shit, we're both 4.
All right, so I need the two of you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
I'm in your microphone.
It's 2.
8.
8. All right, so we'll have O, C, and P go at 12.
Cool.
Toby.
6.
6 for Toby.
And Darby rolled 12.
Well, all right.
Oh shit. Well, let's put him
Well,
on.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put him down one spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I did text you all a battle map. You are in a warehouse. It is 70 feet on the north and south wall, 50 feet east and west. There is a door to the west that is 10 feet wide. That is where you all came in. There is a loading door on the southern wall that is 20 feet wide. Both of them have a thug in front of them. Behind you all is Rek, the female half orc, who is kind of the head of security here. And in front is Xandar, the mage, who has hired you and let you know that you are under attack. So, first up, we have Omega.
Processing.
Okay, Omega.
Real quick, did people start fighting yet? Like,
No,
or are we
no,
just surrounded?
You were just told you are under attack.
That's nice that they told us that.
Somebody said something about we didn't appreciate being ambushed and sent out to be attacked, and have it surprising. And his response was, "Okay, well now you're under attack," and that was the moment we left off. So Omega, you are a half step ahead.
I appreciate your warning. I am looking forward to my harvest of souls. Prepare thyself.
Harvest.
All right, and then I'm thinking, yeah. Omega will go ahead, and it's Omega's whole hand lights up, and Omega shoots a ray of enfeeblement at Xandar.
All right. What save does he need to make?
Make a range attack. It says make a range attack against the target.
Rays are almost always attack rolls.
All right. So I need you to roll me a spell attack.
I'll say it.
And also, can you say Smeghead in Omega's voice?
Smeghead. I don't know if that's how it goes. Omega got a 16.
As you fire, he holds up a hand, and the ray looks like it's going to hit him, but an arcane shield goes up and blocks the ray from doing any damage on him.
I knew it.
Is that the best you've got, Robot?
Actually, yes.
We are only level 3.
Anything else on your turn, Omega?
No.
Oh,
Very well then, Xandar says. Let me show you how it's done.
that's really nice of him.
It's a con lesson. You have to pay a lot for this kind of thing.
Exactly.
Oh, don't I know it?
He is going to have all of you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh my god, a 7.
D20. Joey's skill check is always a D20.
11.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. Oh no, my constitution isn't so good.
We're doing great.
14. Yeah, 14. You are
8.
14 saves.
nice.
17 also saves.
8.
Anything below a 14 does not save.
Uh-oh.
We
And
still have 4.
You have more reason to get, every time you get hit, you should have more like vengeance lust.
Yeah, vengeance power.
so if you got a 14 or above, you take 15 cold damage.
Oh shit.
If you got a 13 or below, you are going to take 30 as he blasts a cone of cold.
30?
Yup.
Oh, we have 10. Oh,
Because
good.
I'm down.
I'm dead.
You are dead.
We had the 10 temporary hit points, right?
No, we lost those. We took a long rest.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
I am
Omega is unconscious.
As is Darby.
As is Toby.
Fuck you, Nick. Nick's like, oh no, what did I just do? Side quest. We find ourselves naked in the middle of the warehouse 8 hours later. All of our stuff is taken.
Best-case scenario.
Who's still awake?
I am.
No.
Oh shit.
Good luck, guys.
Good job. You got Apostle chanting in chat. TPK, TPK.
What did he do? Was he,
It was a cone of cold.
would that hit anyone else? Any of his friends?
Oh yeah, no, it did. It did. And most of them failed actually.
But they're level 8.
They just killed him for us. That was nice.
Yeah, two of the other thugs are looking considerably rough. One of them's at death's door. Okay, so boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Sure did. Sure did.
Isn't
Kit,
cone of
I
cold a
need you
fifth
to roll me a
level spell?
D20.
Who's rolling D20?
Kit.
Oh, yep, sure do. Let's see. Fail.
Bummer.
Deuces.
Cal, you're up.
All right. So I'm going to take out my laser rifle. Yeah.
The Drake needs to make it.
No, I'm doing that.
What do I have to do for a laser rifle?
It is. It'll be +6.
+6.
Yep.
Okay. So I roll a d20 plus
+6.
So Nick, I'm sorry Rexnor died. I apologize. Okay.
As soon as this happened, I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna think this is revenge."
Yeah.
Not for Rexenor, for
19.
for the dwarf.
And it's at Xander, obviously.
Yeah. You fire, and he throws up his shield, and it.
Okay. Well,
just
I want to
pings
do my
off.
action surge then.
Okay.
And do it again.
All right, fire away.
20.
That hits.
Good.
Yeah, you fire and he puts up the shield, but you quickly reload and fire again, and it blasts right through it.
Yeah. Good. So now, do I roll for damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is pretty significant, I believe.
Yeah. Which is help me.
Laser rifle.
Yeah,
That
oh,
is going to be
3d8.
3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. 16. Not,
Ooh,
yeah.
not the best, but it still hurts plenty.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn, Cal?
I can't do any more attacks, can I?
Afraid not.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's all I got then.
Okay. Next up, old crazy man Pickett. You're still standing.
Somehow.
What are you doing in this moment?
Jesus, I don't know. It's
Pokemon
Heal-
brain.
You can
What?
heal everybody, right?
you know what? I probably can. I don't know if I have any healing spells.
Maybe
You might
not
have
everybody.
healing word.
What?
Do you have healing word?
I don't. I probably should. Actually, I should ask about this really quickly. So, one of the spells I was going to take is Silvery Barbs, but I need to ask if that's okay.
Trying to remember that spell. I'm not immediately familiar with it.
Oh,
Is that the
that's-
one that always let you roll or not get the critical whatever's to cancel the crits, Thomas?
No. That was feature of the Grave Cleric. Silvery Barbs is in the Hogwarts book. What's it called?
Oh, Strixhaven.
It's the OP one that makes. You could have cast that as a reaction, right?
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, yeah, I could have. I just didn't. I was looking up my spells when it happened.
Silvery Barbs is that one that everyone says is OP.
Well, we need that right now.
It's a really complicated thing, though.
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah. So I didn't know if that was technically allowed. But
If a creature within 60 feet of you succeeds on an attack roll, you can cast this spell as your reaction to make them re-roll and take the lower.
Or was it?
Yeah.
That's not an attack roll, right?
Yeah, it wasn't an
It's a
attack
reaction
roll,
roll.
saving throw.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Wouldn't have counted.
I wouldn't have stopped that.
Not for this, but it is a really good spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you allow it. But anyway, so
Yeah, so it wouldn't work in this situation, but I'd be willing to give it to you.
okay.
I can see why someone would say it's overpowered.
Well, then it also does something else. It lets a creature you can see get advantage on their next attack as well.
I mean, yeah. All it does is grant either disadvantage or advantage.
Yeah.
There's another spell like it that gives. It makes them re-roll and take. You have to take the re-roll. This one you
Right.
make re-roll. They have to take the lower,
Hmm.
and you give someone next to you advantage. And it's a level 1 spell.
Level 1's a bit much.
Yeah,
That's why people
that
were
should probably be
complaining.
at 2 or 3, but
Okay, so I guess what I'll do now. Sorry, I'm still like just learning all these spells. So they're
oh
like-
yeah, no, like
Yeah.
I have found, particularly when you start a new campaign, you have to unlearn all the stuff you think. So it's going to take us a little while to kind of get in the spirit of these characters.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Who's still up?
Right now, it's you and Cal.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Fucking A, man.
I did tell you it'd be a very dangerous world.
Yeah.
Okay,
Someone's
then.
world building into Cal. Don't kill him yet.
Yeah,
Apostle is telling you to run.
that's probably a good idea.
And run, old man Pickett. Flee for the hills.
Get some help.
Well, okay. What? How? Wait. So, and he has 2 of his or all of his henchmen are still standing.
Yeah, all of them are standing. The one by the southern door looks real bad. Hey, why you hit me so hard, boss?
I know. Okay. Then I'm gonna. So he's a wizard that we're going against. So he's probably
Yes.
pretty wise. Fuck. Well, I'll try to do this anyway. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at the wizard.
All right, let's see his wisdom.
I'm
save.
sure he'll.
You didn't want to heal anybody, huh? Yeah.
I can't heal anyone. I don't have healing spells.
15.
15. I don't remember. It's probably good enough to save. Yeah, that would do it, I think.
All right. So
No, I'm at-
unfortunately, Tasha's has no effect.
Yeah, and then do I see an escape or am I just surrounded?
Right now, it appears you all are surrounded.
I just don't have any. I'm not like a combatant kind of person, so. All right, I'll just like yell to them and be like, "Can't we settle this peacefully? We can all just go."
Darby, I need you to roll me a d20.
14.
That's a success. Next
Until I
up,
get blasted again.
You get advantage rolls on death save.
next up are the thugs. The one by the door is just kind of holding his chest. He's not going to do much this time. Wreck is going to, yeah. Cal, I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Athletics 20.
The half orc comes up and tries to like grab you, and you just.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll give you an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Okay, so I want to take my
I would say that your instincts are very much kicking into gear right now. So yeah, I'll give you
absolutely.
this.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do my scimitar attack, or yeah, no, I want to do scimitar. Well, not great. 16.
16 hits.
Hey, excellent. Okay. 15.
Wow, Jesus.
Yep.
With a D6
Well, 1d6 plus 6 plus 6.
plus
right?
4.
Oh,
No,
plus 4. Oh,
plus
I'm sorry.
6 to hit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So it was.
D6 plus 4.
Well, I forgot now. Okay. Yeah. So 9.
9. Ooh, that's still a hell of a hit. Rick is looking pretty wrecked.
Good.
The other ones are going to start closing in. One of them is going to go after you, crazy old man Pickett. Let's see. It tries to grapple you, but in stepping over Venganza's corpse, they trip a little bit and miss.
By me?
Yes.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll give you an attack of opportunity.
All right, I'll pull out my rapier, which I don't even know what the stats are on that, to be honest.
It's a
So
D8 plus Dex.
that, yeah.
See,
So
probably plus 6 to hit.
plus 5, I think. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, nat 1, so I fucked that up. That's
Roll me
fun.
Stab yourself in the foot.
Roll me a
Exactly.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Shit, man.
Uh,
Oh, it was
This is
nice
brutal.
knowing all of you.
1.
Oh,
It's like Nordak
He's
stats.
immortal, though, right? So
No, I'm not immortal. But,
no, we've established you're immortal. Wink, wink.
oh, I probably.
Better warm up the womp 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 sound effect, Andy.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy trips and you go to take out your rapier,
oh.
and instead of hitting him, you like sling it across the room. It falls behind some boxes. You're not sure where that rapier is right now.
Oh.
That's all right.
That one is going to move in to Kit and start trying to bind her. That one is going to move in on Darby and begin to bind him. Toby, I need you to roll me a d20.
It's like the roll 20 game.
Yeah.
yeah.
12.
Well, it was a success. Venganza, I need you to roll me a d20.
You got to do it
God.
with advantage, though, right? Because she's a reborn.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I got 14 on one.
There, you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
If you roll a 20, though, if you get
Oh, you could
advantage,
do that straight roll. Again.
yeah,
20.
roll the point back.
17.
Oh,
That's still a success. Omega, I need you to roll me a d20.
A D20. 13.
That is a success. Next up is Xandar, who is going to look at Cal and old crazy man Pickett and go, "Well, are you sure you want to continue this farce? Or shall
Not
you
really.
come with us?
shall we what?
Or will you come with us?"
I didn't know there was coming with you as an
Yeah,
option. I wouldn't have
you
fought in
didn't
the
tell
first.
us that.
You could have just asked.
Yeah.
It's more fun this way. It really establishes the kind of relationship we're going to have.
Well,
Oh,
he's
I don't like the
bugging.
sound of
Can I
that.
attack him?
Your turn's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll
What
go
about
with
our friends? Can you heal them?
Oh, sure, I can heal them.
Would you heal them, please?
Well, that depends now, doesn't it?
Why don't you just tell us your terms?
Well, you all are going to work for Syrinx Associates until such time as your contract has been fulfilled.
I mean, I'm not a warlock.
How's he
What's the
looking?
contract?
How's he looking?
He's a little injured, but still,
but he's still healthy.
yeah.
Okay.
He's looking like he's standing over 4 of your dead friends.
All right. Can you just tell us what you want, and then we'll see what happens, what we decide?
Well, we're going to hold you as agents for whenever we need some dirty work done that we don't wish to do ourselves.
Hmm. Well, I think you just saw how capable we are. That might not be a smart choice, buddy.
Hmm.
I mean, this is fair.
Well, you know, you're what we call expendable resources.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
I've done worse.
Don't tell let me tell you a story about one time I was an expendable resource. Can I just bore him to death?
Attack of boredom.
Give me one moment here. Kit, roll me a d20.
Yay. 13.
Success.
Yay!
Yay.
Cal, it is your turn currently.
What exactly are your terms?
Well, I told you, you're going to be agents. for
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
and
What the fuck does that mean?
It means when we need something done, you will do it. And if you die, well, you know, so it goes. But if you survive, we will give you continued existence.
Well, but okay, so here's the thing, right? So we're on a ship doing a bunch of stuff with this one captain, and then we're supposed to go with you and do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, only when we need you. You can still keep your other job. We'll just come in and summon you once in a while.
What does summoning look like?
I mean, we're
Wow,
talking
just-
engraved invitations, like immediate. Like, what if we're on the other end of the sector?
Well,
Are you going to send us a text message or something?
there are associates all over the galaxy. We are everywhere.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's very ominous, but all I'm going to say is, all right, here we go. Yes, we'll take your terms. Here are mates.
It's more of a beeper that he hands us. It's like the one you get at Chili's. It just
Bring a
Oh, I guess we've got a job.
Oh, I'm going to put it in your pocket.
Get your hand.
Is it a golden bracelet?
Oh God,
No, it's not. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Cal?
I mean, neither of them are looking very bloody, right? Like,
Rec and one of the thugs both look very poorly. The other 3 thugs are untouched, and Xandar has taken a little bit of damage from
But
your
not enough.
laser rifle,
Yeah.
but is still fairly healthy.
all right. I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna yell at Crazy Man Pickett's the only one that's awake, right?
Yep.
Oh, Jelly Brain. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this, right? Like, we got no other choice.
I mean, that's what it appears like. Luckily, I'm probably just going to die naturally soon anyway, so it's really on you.
Whatever. Fair enough. Yeah, you want your soul gobbled by a murder bot over there? Well, I guess he's not in
No.
much position to do it, is he? But
I mean, actually, you know what? You raise a good point. Maybe we should just leave that one dead.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so what are we going to do? I mean, well, what is the
I
turn?
can hear you.
I mean, you're unconscious.
Yes, but I can still hear you.
I don't believe you can. I think you're lying.
His spell hole perked up.
Yeah. I hate when his spell hole perks up.
You should see a doctor about that.
Oh, it's talking.
I got a polyp in my spell hole.
You got no choice, right? Right, hey,
Yeah.
Stack, come on.
Well, what I want to know is what are the
I
What
mean, we're
happens
giving
if
him
we
a
don't
fucking
comply?
wants.
yeah, are we essentially slaves, or is there something like, is there some kind of payment?
Oh,
We're
slave.
pawns.
Slave is such a dirty term. We much prefer unpaid internship.
Oh God, I don't.
I mean,
Ugh,
that's worse, isn't it?
yeah, that might be worse.
Yeah.
You know-
it is. But what I'm getting at is we got no other choice, right?
I mean, we could die. There's
I know.
I mean,
Doc.
there's sticks and there's carrots, you see. So sticks are good, but carrots are better. It's all. Or you could do a combination.
I mean, yeah, I agree that sticks is pretty good, but what I'm saying is we got no other choice, and I'm going to turn to Xandar, and I'm going to say, yeah, we take your terms.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. All right, boys. Shoot them up. They'll
Wait, what does that mean? Shoot them up.
no. It's a slang term. We have hypo sprays that will wake up your friends.
Oh,
They won't feel very well, but that's not really the point now, is it?
no, but here's my question: is how do you ensure? Well, and I hate to ask this, but how are you planning to ensure our compliance? Because, with the right conditions, I might rather be dead, to be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't be saying anything right now, right? Like, right now, our first step is getting the rest of them well, right? Like,
Yeah, but listen, I've lived a long life, and I learned a long time ago. You need to know what you're agreeing to.
no, just
Holy.
what's right in front of you. You just move on.
You have to know when to hold them.
Sometimes I
Yes, I
might just
heard.
pass away in my sleep.
Yes. Well, perhaps if you do prove yourselves valuable, we can renegotiate terms. But for now, I would say, how am I going to maintain your compliance? It wasn't that hard to put most of you down.
It's true.
Yeah, but that's because you're in the same room as us.
I mean,
you think that will slow us down? We're like an octopus of malice. We've got tentacles everywhere.
I've seen that called.
It's creepy, isn't
It's
it?
real
Yes,
creepy, yeah.
very nice.
Well, I figured you in that.
Yeah. All right. What's this organization? Well, you can tell us about it once you've shot our
There's
friends up.
evil, right? We get it.
We're
Mad.
we're what the goody good licensed mages would call rogues. We prefer unfettered access to research.
It's fine with me. I don't give a shit. I don't like
Yeah.
the goodies either.
Ah, yes. I think we can come to some arrangement, surely.
Now, so the rest of the folks are waking
Yeah,
up.
the other thugs in the room have gone around and started using needles to bring all of you around. So you're all currently at 1 hit point and conscious.
God, I wish we had some healing potions. First thing I'm doing when we get into civilization is getting healing potions for everyone.
I feel like shit.
Ouch.
Oh, don't we all?
You sound
I
like shit,
haven't-
too.
I haven't felt like this since I was a Quevin.
So Cal's gonna go and yell to the rest. So we're now slaves to these people. Just shut up and take
Okay.
it.
Regular John Brown is Cal.
We ain't got time for this shit.
What's the verb
Uh,
form of Quevin? Is it queef?
Queefin, yes. I presume we are going to get paid for this slavery, indentured servitude.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes, ain't it?
Yes, all those well-paid slaves.
Slaves.
They started with nothing and went through hard work and perseverance. They still have nothing.
No, I believe it's rags to riches, not rags to rags.
Rags to
It's rags to
further
bones.
rags. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, good news. When we don't have use for you, you can carry on with your other little jobs. Don't worry. You don't need to call us. We'll call you.
That's what I'm
this
afraid of.
sounds like a best case scenario.
That's
No,
I mean, do we just want to die? Do we just want to die right here? Is all I'm
no,
saying.
it's about networking. We help them out and get to know some of their friends, which gives us more work. And then we have lots of work to do.
I mean, yeah, let's buy our freedom. Right now, we need to get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
Agreed.
You look like an oil can half full sort of robot there, Omega.
I am a Warforged.
Yes.
Yeah. fucking
Yes.
He's not too
Chain
good on the.
forged at the moment.
True.
I
You make it
have.
sound so appealing. Can't you dress it up in some kind of corporate speak so we feel like we're, have a choice here?
We have a marketing department for that. I have paperwork to deal with.
It's worse than death is the marketing department. We do trust falls and it's awful.
Oh, don't worry. Syrinx Associates does not do trust falls. You are not to trust anyone in this company.
I already don't.
Excellent. See, you're on the fast track to management already.
I'm gonna offer Zardak, or what's his fucking name?
Xandar.
Xandar, a fist bump. Does he fist bump?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Roll the fist bump. Oh,
Roll a fist bump.
You're muted, Thomas.
I know.
only got a
Your
three.
fist, it tears it.
I was gonna withdraw the fist bump before he got me, but I got a 3, so I don't know what that looks like.
He starts to do mage hand and
Yeah.
it comes to you, but before you can even move anything, it does that thing where it comes back over his head like this.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I'll have to
now
say.
we know he's evil.
Yes, I thought that was fairly obvious.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Well, good news. We don't have any work for you today, so you can all fuck off for the time being.
With pleasure.
Don't worry, we'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, Cal's already out.
Sorry, that's just how I laugh.
Cal's
Ha
out.
ha 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 ha. Funny.
So,
I hope he's the descendant of the good guy.
good news, y'all are out of combat. Bad news, you're now essentially enslaved to a group of rogue mages.
I mean, we had no other choice.
You're
I wasn't gonna
on
take them all
mute,
out.
Kit / Grindel.
Just until we can kill them.
I mean, yeah, that's the plan, right? We get it, yeah.
I mean, OCMP and Omega will outlive this servitude.
That's true.
We will live forever.
I mean, that's very nice for you, but not all of us is like that.
Do I
So,
put in a question? Do I have a contact with the Limbs organization?
Yeah, you do.
Is there a way I could like sneak away and just contact them and be like, I've run into this?
I
can't
would
remember.
say your best bet is the next time you're on the Scorpion, you could be able to contact them and let them know.
Mhm.
But at this very moment, no.
Okay.
So there's no way for us to find out more information about Xandar at this moment.
Not especially. Anyone who wants to could roll a history check.
We didn't get paid for that either, did
No,
we?
you did not.
Oh,
You
shoot.
got paid with the gift of life. Nope.
7.
Oh,
16.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
17 is better.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
There you go.
Finally, something to combat those. Oh, can I get my rapier, by the way?
Yeah, he's digging amongst the boxes.
As you're leaving, the thug who took the full force of the cone of cold hands you the rapier and goes, "Oh yeah, that was rough. Best do what the boss says, because he's not got much of a sense of humor."
No, and I give him some Vicks vapor rub because old people always have those.
and a Werther's. Can we
And
get
a Werther's.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, like you better rub this on your chest.
It's
Feel
indeed-
better tomorrow.
Some Bengay.
He takes 3 mint damage and dies.
No! The Werther's brings him back.
He's back to 2 hit points. So yeah, I will say you did get your rapier back. Mostly because Xandar feels like he's done enough of a flex here that y'all pretty much do whatever he wants, at least for the moment.
Anyone else feel like he's got a really small prick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Are we outside of the building?
Yeah, y'all are in the
I want
street
to
now.
say that as I'm leaving.
What was the
so
history?
that he
What
can
were you
hear.
asking?
No, I would respond to that. I think
Oh.
like You won't much
So-
have much of anything when we're through with him.
So with the history check, what
Oh
do I
yes,
get?
yes. 20 was what you needed. I would say because of your connections with the licensed mages, you have heard of Syrinx Associates. They are a rogue mage organization that has branches really across the cosmos. They are a fairly shadowy organization, but they've got their fingers in a whole lot of evil pies. They tend to be mages. Though there are some clerics there. There are rumors of a home planet for the mages of Syrinx or the Syrinx Associates. But very little is known. No operative that has ever been sent to that planet has yet returned or sent any message. But you do know that they are an organization with branches just about everywhere.
All right, when we're alone, I kind of explained that to them. Although I guess it's probably not too much of a secret since he was saying a lot of the same things.
Yeah. What I would also give you with that natural 20 is the licensed mages or the limbs are often advised to keep a close eye on these figures. They tend to operate sort of as independent cells. So even taking out one branch doesn't necessarily kill the whole tree, so to speak.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so I tell everyone that, or yeah, when we're alone.
How much more do you know, Mr. Pickett? Are these cells in connection? Do they share any sort of information?
I would say with that nat 20, you do know that they do communicate. You are aware there is a sort of faction within them who appears to make a lot of these decisions. But as long as the overall agenda is met, the individual cells are kind of left to their own devices. Again, just a natural 20. I'm giving you as best I can here. I would say you also kind of deduce that they are trying to get a serious foothold on this planet before any other organization, the Galactic Union, the independent planets, have a chance to take over the place. They're hoping to sort of dig in like a tick so that they cannot be easily removed.
Right. Sounds good.
Yes, anything wonderful like that. Anything described as a tick. Probably not something we should have.
I mean, they do give they do a canned food drive once a year. Unfortunately, they keep it all for themselves.
Please help the needy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, for these-
needy wizards.
exactly.
They can
Ramen
keep their
tickets.
Why
food.
do we
meant to-
turn to needy or like terrible wizards that are? Anyway, go on. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Darby?
Clearly, you are not speaking.
Food was never meant to be canned. They can keep it.
I don't know about you guys, but I could do with some lasagna.
Lasagna is not currently on the menu, and my cooking supplies are still on the ship.
Oh
Apart
no!
from my ample cooking supplies that I carry with me at all times.
Like some kind of
Your backup like hut that's just a coat
Yeah,
full of.
Is there like a medic tent? or anything?
There are some healers around. You could also head back to the tavern. You all could get a short rest.
I think a rest is going to be necessary at this point.
I need
Yeah.
a rest.
I want to rest, and I'm going to give a rousing speech when we wake up.
And I will cook.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a short rest. It's about lunchtime now. Y'all had a rough late end of the morning.
Yes.
That did not go as planned.
But yeah, for a short rest, you can roll one of your hit dice and add your con mod to each roll and heal up that way.
I have to roll all my hit dice if I want to heal.
I think. Oh,
Hey,
you know, it might not be high. Do you have Song of Rest, old crazy man Pickett?
No,
Early.
I think that's a little higher up.
I feel like I have really shitty spells for a third level character.
Bards don't get the best spell list either. Like
Yeah.
it gets better as you go, but the first couple levels in particular, it's fairly slim pickings.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 of our hit dice, right?
Second level, Song of Rest.
Oh yeah, so y'all can add an extra D6 plus your con mod to that as old Crazy Man Pickett tells you a story.
Mm-hmm. What?
And back to
Oh, I'm back to 17 hit points.
What are hit points again now?
I'm fully healed.
I
I
am
rolled
too.
an 8, a 6, and a 5, and
Nice.
You need to roll 3d6.
and my con is plus
Oh.
3.
I only get a
Actually,
D6.
clerics are D8. So
Oh, you're d8. Sorry.
yeah,
You're gonna roll.
I'm D6. Womp, womp.
yeah.
3 of
So
them.
sorry, it was a little chaotic here. What's the plan? We're going to take a short rest and then do what?
I don't know. We're going to talk
y'all
about
do,
it.
y'all do
What
have a
is that?
couple of side quests still on the menu. There's trying to retrieve a package, and then there's the go and get some mushrooms from the Mirage Lake.
In
side
mushroom?
quest.
at this point, I feel that we should try to avoid people and go get some mushrooms.
I agree with you, Omega. I think that we have been shown exactly what our place is in this despicable. That wasn't me.
D8 too.
Toby, are you upset? What are you hiding in your room?
It was me, always making them caterwauling sounds.
We cannot hear you very well.
It was me. It was me making them caterwauling sounds.
Stop licking your posterior and let's get out.
Mind your own business. I'm playing the cello.
Did we get the full 10 temporary hit points too this time? With
Yeah.
I'm going to cook us a meal. How about that?
that sounds great.
I'm going to summon up Arbuckle, my robotic chest. It will crumble along, pop open, and reveal a cooking surface. And I am going to roll a D100 to see exactly what it is we're going to have prepared.
D100. I hope there's 100 choices that could be.
21.
There are indeed.
So, a humble meal. I'm only going to cook a chicken stew with potatoes and radishes.
What it says.
Ooh.
And then you get a benefit that I will have to find out.
I take the chicken bits and I throw them up in the air and I catch them, try to play with them. I'm gonna get you, little chickie.
I feel like this should be Amber's class.
I will give you temporary hit points.
How many?
Oh, no, it's not temporary hit points. Your current and maximum hit points are increased by 5.
What?
Yeah. So
The next
I think-
24 hours.
yeah, for the next day,
Oh.
you get 5 extra hit points.
And for you, Omega, a bag of AAA batteries.
That's gonna
I
be hard.
hope they are Duracell and not Energizer.
Rayovac, I'm afraid. It's the only thing I can find in this awful place.
No!
So the max hit points, it doesn't increase how many hit points we have, it's how many hit points we could have, correct?
No,
No, it also gives you
as
the
well.
extra time.
We did both.
Okay.
So it's a little better than temporary.
Yeah,
Because you
it's like,
and get it back.
You
to
can
it.
heal and
yeah, so after you take a long rest, you can still have that much.
Yeah, it's because temporary, once they're gone, they're gone.
if we had eaten the goddamn food before we went there, I would not have been knocked out.
Same here.
Yeah.
Me either.
Whatever resulted
you wouldn't
in
have
the
been
end
either.
is fine.
You wouldn't have been knocked out if we'd eaten that before we left.
Yeah, that's true.
I was
All
just
right,
really
so-
hungry.
So what you're saying is today we learned the importance of breakfast.
I was just gonna say that.
One time we didn't fucking eat is the one time.
Andy's face.
Okay, let's role play breakfast. I will take out the screwdriver and unscrew my upper lapel, taking out the old 888.
When Andy realizes that I created this character solely for the purposes of providing food to everyone.
So with the thing that I do, that's 6 extra hit points to
It's
everybody.
a D6
It's
extra.
the double
D6.
burn,
And
man.
I do let you add the con modifier. So
That's right. Or the charisma modifier?
Is that
Constitution.
Oh, just constitution.
is Jason's hit points temporary? I mean, sorry.
Yeah, those are
Oh.
temporary.
Sorry, everybody gets an extra 8 hit points then.
Oh.
Sweet. If we had had that many hit points added to our entire total, would have been
We
very.
would have had a chance. We would have killed the plot.
Let's go straight back. let's
Hey, let's renegotiate this shit.
yeah, let's renegotiate it. It's called barring the doors and setting the fucking place on fire.
Fire.
Your max hit points.
So 13. Hold on.
What's your
13
max?
extra.
So you'd be 32 plus 8. So you'd be 40.
Oh wow. I'll try.
Broke list.
Just say, yeah.
Take that, no
Number
purchase,
four.
motherfuckers.
Most important meal of the day, goddammit.
It's the only meal of the day. I believe we should find the mushrooms. Do we all agree?
Yeah, let's go get some mushrooms.
All right. Yeah, you all begin to head out into the desert.
Do we still have that sweet
Oh, wait.
AP?
Before we go, can we buy some healing potions or some shit?
Yeah, you can probably find places
Yeah,
out.
can I do that, please?
Yeah.
I have 35 gold credits.
I have 70.
Oh, I have a healing potion.
I have 30.
I have a healing potion inside Arbuckle, my trusty treasure chest.
But if you're unconscious, you can't take that.
If I'm unconscious, no one can get at it.
Healing potions.
Normally a healing potion, a standard healing potion is 50 gold.
Well, I guess I'll buy one.
We'll buy one.
I have
Who
no money.
Oh,
I have no money.
You don't
I
have
think
money.
we spread out and don't stand next to each other, then we'll last at least
well,
twice as long.
I have cure wounds and healing word too.
I have healing word as well.
I mean, you can't.
But
do that.
again, I was unconscious, so that
Yeah.
doesn't.
I mean, we went to have a conversation. How were we to know we were going to be attacked?
Always expect a double cross.
Yeah, this planet seems to be full of that
When it's a
bullshit.
shithole.
This planet is a hole.
A spell hole? What?
No, a hole.
Yeah, spell hole. We got it.
Spell hole?
No, a hole.
A bleep hole?
Spell?
And keep repeating S-H-T.
Or a shot hole. I've never heard that.
No,
A spell hole?
no.
Just the whole walk.
I hate you.
They took the ATV. We didn't even borrow that.
It is charisma modifier, by the way. I was just looking. For the
Or-
inspiring leader.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking for a short rest. Song
Oh.
also saying, yeah.
Yeah, so sorry for you guys. to
Inspiring
have
leader
little-
is charisma.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
What now?
Hi.
All right.
I was just saying everybody would get an extra D. Sorry. I think it's 9 extra hit points actually. Would be nice. But anyway.
Omega, is it possible that you could use a different language to circumvent your censorship circuit?
No, that is ridiculous.
I could teach you some Leonin cat swear words.
Would you like me to say poopy head and other similar words?
No,
Like, aw, dang it.
Cover your ears, Cal. I believe this one might be very offensive to one of a feline persuasion.
I will try that. No, didn't seem to work.
Universal.
Wow. I'm surprised that they really programmed in the cat languages too. It's quite something.
It's
You know, Omega, you're really full of surprises.
quite thorough.
I am totally not one-dimensional.
Oh yeah. No, no,
I can walk around you. You're very three-dimensional.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, so dusk is starting to fall as you all arrive. It's kind of a bizarre scene. You're in the desert. You're a couple of hours, several miles from the city, and as you're approaching, you all see this lake, and the waves are kind of lapping and cresting, and then they will just disappear, and then suddenly they're back. It's unlike anything you've ever really seen before. You're not quite sure what causes it. Frankly, no one is. You do know from the briefing you all had a day or so ago on the Scorpion as y'all were coming to the planet, the Galactic Union has secured exclusive archaeological rights to this site, among others. So you do know that there is a possibility of a Galactic Union patrol about, but at the moment you don't really see anything. It's I would say maybe 30 minutes before the sun completely sets. So there is still some light. But yeah, y'all are just about there. Y'all have been fucking with Omega for a long time.
Well, who here is adept at keeping an eye out? We don't want to run into anyone, quite frankly.
If that was a roll, what would that be? Perception?
Yes.
I've been on the streets long enough. I can keep an eye out.
Excellent.
I can also keep an eye out.
I mean, I ain't going into water either, so.
I don't think there is water. It's quite an alarming illusion.
There's the potential of water, and I don't like that either.
It's not
Like
that
the
bad.
idea of water.
Concept of
The
water.
concept of water, I don't like it.
It bothers me.
It bothers me. Bothers.
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 Bothers me.
Bothers me greatly.
Well, this might be the water for you. It doesn't appear to be here. What are we looking for, Kit?
I'm looking for mushrooms.
So I was told that there are these mushrooms that are these strange mushrooms that might have properties, and wanted to experiment on them. Perhaps there's something of his experimentations that could help us in the future with our predicament that we find ourselves in. And I would also like to turn into well, I don't have the outfit. I'm going to turn into a Galactic Union person, but I don't think we have any clothes that help disguise me.
So I'm going to attempt to share this here.
Is it another map?
It is.
It is the map.
It is the map that you all drew. So you'll notice here the mushrooms in this mirage lake.
Well, this is terrible.
Yeah, this is
Jesus.
the hellscape that we drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, who drew this?
I hate this fucking place.
These people should be eradicated.
You're not wrong.
I mean, chances are we're going to be, so it'd be fine.
I mean,
The fights will need to go better than they did. Yeah, I did have that moment. Should I hit him at the cone of cold, or should I save that? And I was like, Xandar would hit them at the cone of cold.
We're not faulting Xandar for protecting his interests, although we are faulting Xandar for being a dickhead.
that is fair.
Capitalist.
I mean-
So y'all do know you're looking for these mushrooms, which are said to possess unique qualities.
What
Wow.
is mushroom supposed to do?
That information was not shared with me, and I do not know that they even fully understand these mushrooms and what
What
they
was
can
the
and can't
cost?
do.
What we were going to get for this? Do we know?
I don't know.
I mean, but
Maybe
there
we
was
get some money.
there was some dough going to come our way.
You didn't ask what the reward was.
Good.
Oh,
Yes, there was the promise of some coin for this.
Yes.
All right.
I had
Let's
GC
go check it
written
out.
down.
Double checking my notes here, but yeah, there is a promise of gold credits for this.
yes,
Is-
I always love the promise of some type of gold credits. Great.
We are learning this, Omega. Give us a chance. Does anyone actually naturally inclined in a manner that would actually help us find what we're looking for?
Metagaming, that means is anyone proficient in nature?
I'm not metagaming. Omnipotent voice.
No, I am
I
metagaming.
wouldn't know a mushroom if it sat on my head.
I have a +3 for nature, but I am not proficient.
Perhaps Toby, who may or may not be from here.
Toby, you may or may not be from here.
I can roll a nature check.
First, I'd like you all to roll me a stealth check. Let's just go ahead and get a standing stealth check going.
Oh, I'm terrible.
no.
24.
Zero.
20.
8.
30, 20.
Nice.
I was like, kabroosh, 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 kabroosh.
I am being quiet.
I am so sneaky.
Quiet mode. Quiet mode. Quiet mode.
I don't know.
Stealth mode. Whip, whip.
8.
Now entering stealthing.
Did you say 8, old crazy man Piggott?
Yeah.
You and Omega are both like, I am singing the quiet song. Quiet.
song.
I'm really Alexa or Google when you tell them to do like volume 2, and it's like, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It was maybe the first time I plugged into my synthesizer. I'm like, oh, it's on low volume. Play. Oh, dear God, Jesus Christ.
Low for a concert.
Old crazy man Pickett's just yelling, volume down, Omega, volume
No,
down.
no, what it is, he's messing with his hearing aid and it's just ringing.
I mean, that's happened before.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. Darby, what did you get?
Darby.
Oh, me, I got a 13. I thought you said Toby.
Toby is next.
Dirty 20.
30-20. Well,
Toby
the good news is most of you are fairly stealthy.
I mean, we're only as stealthy as the least stealthy of us.
Darby is not working too hard at being stealthy, but he is putting in some effort. Omega and old crazy man Pickett, on the other hand, appear to be doing dueling banjos or something.
Mhm.
I set my sun parasol to sand colored.
All right, so you all are sort of at the banks of this mirage lake, and it is sort of blinking into and out of existence. And as it blinks out of existence, you do see that there appear to be some rather large mushrooms down there. They're about 3.5 feet tall, probably 1.5 foot in diameter. These are big mushrooms.
That's enormous.
What are you all doing? Omega, you are up first and loud and proud.
Well, we appear to be here, everyone. Ah, yes, we are here. Hello, everybody. We are here. Oh,
Hello.
does anybody, Toby, know anything about this liquid? Toby, do you?
Toby, if you want, you can roll me a nature check. We'll just consider this a standing knowledge of what you know about this part of the planet.
Uh, 17.
17. You've not spent a lot of time here. You do know that when it is in existence, it does react like water, but it blinks in and out sporadically, and that can create some interesting scenarios.
What do you mean by blink?
Well, sometimes it's like water, and sometimes It's not.
Aw.
Oh, that's pretty
Okay.
straightforward.
Exactly.
It's like when you drink wine. Sometimes it's wine and sometimes it's water.
Jesus.
I've had those nights.
Processing. I will touch the liquid with my toe.
Yeah, as you're doing that, it does, you know, well, as a Warforged, how do you react to water?
I am totally comfortable in water. I can fully submerge myself in any liquid that is not corrosive.
So
You're saying you're
yeah,
fully
you
functional? Sorry.
Correct.
and programmed in multiple swimming techniques, like the breaststroke.
Exactly.
You as you are dipping your toes in the water, it's buoyant at first, and then it just kind of blinks out, and your toe sinks all the way down into the ground. What are you doing, Omega?
Like it's in like it got teleported into the ground or touching the ground.
Oh, it's touching the ground.
Oh, so it like dropped.
It was kind of floating. There were a couple of inches of water, it was floating a little bit, a little buoyant. Then it blinks out and it falls down to the
So
ground.
it's
as
kind
if
of
it
like
was there.
Moses parting the Red Sea and then coming back and then
And the mushrooms are how far down? 20 feet?
Probably 40 feet.
40 feet?
Do you want me all? Do you all want me to go into the water liquid?
Well, Omega, let us decide who would, if you are capable of traveling through this potential water. You know, it reminds me of a story of an ancient demon called Schrodinger, who may have killed a relative of mine, or maybe didn't. We're not sure.
Ha ha ha. Ha
It's not a joke. What are you talking? I mean,
it's not funny.
It is hilarious that your ancestor's soul may continue to exist as a construct.
I hate being in boxes.
What construct?
I find it quite relaxing, actually, especially when it's full of packing peanuts.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I like a good open box, but not a closed box.
Omega.
I've heard that
You're
about you.
talking about litter or something else.
I don't know what they're talking about anymore.
It's a cat thing.
Yes, you wouldn't get it.
It's well established that the cat races hate Schrodinger.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. What a horrible creature.
He's awful. I hate him.
If Omega can manage not to fall 40 feet, I do not need oxygen to survive.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
go for it.
yeah, you can start making your way down. It's not like a steep drop off. It is like a gradual. Omega, roll me an Arcana check.
Maybe
I
we should
will.
test this water so that
He's probably not buoyant at all. He's got no oxygen in him.
He's fairly dexterous though, so
Was
I'm
it?
going to give him a little bit of.
But wouldn't he just be able to walk? He's heavy enough that he'd just be able to walk on the under. Like,
My background is not in buoyancy physics.
Yeah, I mean, I presume he would sink, or Omega would sink.
Yeah.
like a rock. yeah.
I would say that he would still be able to feel like some buoyancy from the water, even if
Right.
he's floating.
I mean, resistance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
resistance. Then I didn't realize there was going to be a physics quiz.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you drop a piece of metal in a pool, it's going to sink to the bottom.
we're all talking like the physics people in Star Trek now. Well, you know, it'll float like a balloon in that thing you said.
Fuck it, let's just touch the mushrooms.
Omega got a 14. Arcana.
You suspect there is some magical reason for why the water does this, but what it is not in your data banks.
It is not worth knowing.
Most things aren't.
Anything else on your turn, Omega?
I will continue towards the mushrooms. I may need some help, though, or a rope.
Kit, it is your turn. What are you doing in this moment?
First of all, I would like to go ahead and inspire Omega so that he can add a 1d6 to any ability check that he may need as he's trying to get the mushroom.
What does that inspiration look like or sound like, I suppose?
Omega, don't die!
And as you say that, the water immediately appears back. And Omega, you heard this right as your ear circuits get very. Those are water sounds. The best sound impressions end with saying what they are. I have found. All right, so you have inspired Omega. Anything else you wish to do? That is a bonus action. You do still have an action and movement.
I think I just want to kind of look around and make sure I don't see anyone coming.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
5. Nice.
What
5.
was that? 5. Probably fine.
I think we're good, guys.
Getting dark. Most people knock off, by now. They're probably having a pint somewhere. It's everything's cool.
They also try to like drink the water.
Yeah, you reach down and scoop some up. And you do drink it. It tastes a bit brackish. Not particularly good. It's not full on like salt water or anything, but it's definitely not an enjoyable beverage.
Oh,
Don't
Kit,
drink the water. It's disgusting.
Kit, I don't know that you're going to enjoy that reappearing and disappearing from your innards for the next however long it takes.
I did roll to see if it disappeared in your hand, and it stuck around. So there's that. Next up is Cal, and the water has disappeared yet again. Cal,
I'm sorry, what was that?
it's your turn.
Okay.
What are you doing in this moment?
I'm not fucking doing anything. Cal is like not involved with this water at all. I'm just keeping a glance. Do I see anything? Should I
Roll me a perception check. Yeah.
21.
With a 21, as you're looking along the banks, you do see what appears to be a group of figures heading in y'all's direction.
Okay.
With a 21, they appear to be moving with the sort of
Serpentine grace.
no. It's more of the martial rigor, the what you would call stick up the ass Galactic Union pace.
All right. I'm gonna hiss.
Huh?
Oi, we got Knox coming in at 3:00.
Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
I don't know that we got to get out of here, but let's be a little more stealthy, yeah?
Old crazy man Pickett goes, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away are they? I'm sorry.
They're maybe 60 feet away. They don't appear to have seen
Okay.
you yet.
Okay, me. How many are there? Were there? I'm sorry.
You can see 5 of them.
5 of them. Okay. Can I tell if people heard me?
I would say everybody on the bank did. Omega, probably not.
Okay. All right. Take cover, y'all.
I'm going to hide.
There's no. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Arbuckle, come here.
Actually,
Garfield.
next up is old crazy man Pickett. You've heard that someone is approaching.
I wake up from my nap and I say, "What's happening?" Excuse me. What is? Oh wait, what's around? Can we go hide?
I mean, are there dudes?
You could re-roll a stealth check.
All right.
The water has appeared back again.
Can I say that Cal has kind of?
Oh
wiggled
yeah,
his
yeah.
tummy in
You've
the
got a standing
sand?
23. You're fine.
Yeah, and you know the kitty wiggle.
Uh-huh.
Kitty wiggle's going on. Yeah, kitty wiggle.
All right. Okay, I guess I will investigate or try to like see what's going on around me, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. You've had these figures pointed out to you.
All right. Not good. 11.
11. It appears to be a patrol heading towards your
exist.
position.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know that where we're at, we're not allowed to be at? Is that like, I
Yes.
don't really. Yeah.
Yes. This is restricted territory, which is why you all were hired to do this gig.
Oh. Okay, well then how close are they?
They're 60 feet away.
60 feet. All right. And how many are there?
There are 5 of them.
Fuck. Is there like a leader?
There does appear to be one. 4 of them are in pretty standard guard armor. There does appear to be one that looks like some kind of mage.
Okay, I cast suggestion on that one, I guess.
All right. And what, pray tell, are you suggesting?
Well, so what I'm gonna do, well, I guess can I like talk to him and then suggest it afterwards?
No, don't talk to them. They don't know we're here yet.
Well, they're gonna know I'm here. So I walk out.
Jesus. Cal buries himself further in the sand.
Okay. All right. Well, presumably I'm not close to all of you guys.
Yeah, I would say you walk 30 feet and you're sort of halfway between the rest of the party and this approaching group.
And I say, excuse me, I lost my way. I didn't take my meds and I'm all lost. And can you guys help me find my way back to town?
Would you I feel like this is deception. So I'm
Yeah, I
gonna have
can
you
do
roll a deception check.
No, he's actually lost.
It should be pretty convincing, I think.
This might actually help us out. I have an idea.
That's all. So I got a 15 on that. And then with the suggestion, hopefully that will. So he'll be all right. So I
Suggestion you would need to cast initially.
well, yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So you were casting suggestion. Let's see.
And then Omega comes out of the water and says,
Everybody, I have the mushrooms.
where'd everyone go?
"No, I don't do that."
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it is a natural 20 on the wisdom saving throw.
That's fine.
Now, good news, your deception roll is enough that the mage kind of shakes his head and goes, you seem a rather odd fellow.
I mean, that's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a mage by any chance?
I mean, when I was younger, I had some mage time, but not really. No, I know a spell or two. I was once with as presumably the Galactic Union and the limbs like each other, right?
Yeah, for the most part, the limbs have agreed to the restrictions of being licensed, being officially trained, that sort of thing.
Yeah, officially, I'm a, but I haven't used anything in years.
Well, it does appear you might have lost a bit of your control.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it happens to all of us eventually. If something horrible doesn't happen first. Unfortunately, fellow, you have wandered into restricted territory.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Perhaps one of our guards can escort you back to your ship or your place of residence.
Would you mind that? I have a bar, the tavern that I go to sometimes, and I don't know. I was supposed to meet my son, and I don't know what happened. So if you could.
Oh yes, it's he kind of whispers to one of the guards. So sad when they get like this. He reminds me of my own grandfather. Looney is a shithouse rat.
heard that, and I'm probably loony. I've worked for it.
I'm quite apologize. I forget sometimes my voice projects.
I wrote my
Sorry.
thesis on shithouse rats.
Yes, well, if you'll come with Evan, is it? Yes, Evan can probably guide you back to town. It's a bit of a way. Perhaps he can take a vehicle with you.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Could all of you help me? I have some bags I need to help me move when we get back there.
The guard named Evan's face just kind of drops, and yeah, I suppose I can.
Bring your friends. I hate to break you guys up. I know it's dangerous out, and if it's restricted, it scares me. So, that's all.
So should we do that? It's strictly against GU orders to split up the party.
I mean, right? I know that the limbs didn't like it either. So,
Roll me a persuasion check.
all right. 17.
17. He raises a good point. Billy, you and Evan, escort this gentleman back into town. And two of the guards are going to start moving up to you, old crazy man Pickett. And that is where we will leave your turn for the moment. Darby.
Excellent. Okay.
You're hidden, though not particularly well.
Well, just in case we are discovered, Kit, I have in my trusty Arbuckle containment unit a costume. It's just labeled as costume on my sheet. So I assume it could be anything. Maybe it's a costume for... I got it out of the book. Perhaps it is a costume for the Galactic Union.
We can establish that, yeah.
Maybe I should roll to see if that's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, just roll straight D20.
Oh boy. Fuck. I threw the dice and it landed in the book. I got a 13.
Yeah, it is. It's not a high ranking galactic, but I would say it's probably an officer's uniform. It strikes me as something Darby would have on hand.
Yes, it's a counterfeit.
It's like a low ranking officer.
As long as you're not too close, they probably won't tell that it was made in some sweatshop on some horrible, planet like this one.
Hey, yeah.
It was it wasn't a 17. I will give Kit and Aragrendel the costume.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to take a very quick bio break before we continue.
The rules for the merchant say that you should stock your merchant shop with random stuff in case it comes in useful.
And
But
here we are.
Mostly I filled it with food. And one healing potion. I have some candles. And some wine, which I guess I've been drinking the whole time.
Sounds like you're ready for a picnic
Mm-hmm.
at night.
If I put food in it, because I'm a chef, it's half price.
Ooh.
Instead of being the alchemist that gets healing potions at half price.
You get food at half price?
Which is useless.
I mean, IRL, that might be really handy coming up soon.
How many costumes do you have with that spell?
I only have one in here. But I also have ammunition, I have a bedroll, I have some fine clothes, silken rope, a holy water flask. And a bunch of wine.
Okay.
All right, so Toby, it is your turn. You are, for the moment, concealed. What are you doing? Perfect.
Santa Claus.
I know, Ukrainian Santa Claus.
Ukrainian Santa Claus.
Where is Andy's character?
He's still in the water.
In the water.
Water.
Yeah.
He's doing a walk like the pirates out of Pirates of the Caribbean. The undead pirates just.
That's exactly how I envisioned it. Yep.
Yeah. The water has blinked out and blinked back in again. It's a good thing you don't need to breathe.
I think we need to hide.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I don't really want to do anything. I just want to stay hidden.
Yeah, you could. In terms of official actions, you could take the dodge action. So any attack against you before your next turn would have disadvantage.
All right, let me do that then. What do
All right.
what do I have to?
No, you just take the dodge action. So
Okay.
if you get attacked, remind me it's at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
So that's all you need to do. Venganza, you are up.
Hold on, do it again.
I want to hide too.
Yeah, you are even better hidden than Toby at the moment. You have a standing stealth check of 24. So if you also want to take the dodge action, that is perfectly okay. No action is sometimes the best action.
And I want to talk to Toby.
All right, so yeah, y'all can whisper together.
Toby, what does the Galactic Union want with this planet? Do you know?
To exploit the resources. I'm assuming.
Like they want with every planet.
Exactly.
Okay. And how many of them are here? Like proportionate to the population?
Oh, honestly, I don't know that. I think it's quite a few.
I would say
What, like 20%?
it's approaching 20%.
Okay.
They've got a foot in the door. They don't have a full stranglehold on the planet yet, but it's moving in that direction.
Is there a lot of people that want to resist them?
I would say Toby would know that it's kind of split. There are the people who are like, hey, yeah, we should bring them in. You know, it'll put our planet on the map. It'll bring in like lots of trade, safety, which has not exactly been in abundance here on the planet.
There's no OSHA.
Yeah. There's also no official police force. It's a whole lot of security forces. The jurisdiction's not 100% clear. It's
The
kind of a
level,
mess.
the level of workplace cone of colds is just off the charts.
Yeah. It's
Level of workplace cones of cold.
it also damaged some of the employees pretty significantly. So a GU planet would have paperwork for that.
Okay. And Toby, you don't like the Galactic Union? What do you think about them?
I think that's your answer.
I see both sides, you know. I personally I don't like them just because I don't like people in uniforms. They make me itchy.
Uniforms itch. That's true. Oh wait, I'm not there. Sorry.
Yeah. People in uniforms make me itchy, scratchy. But you know, I know that they have a purpose in bringing civilization to unknown planets,
Okay.
uncharted planets rather.
I nudge Cal and say, they're just a bunch of fucking cops.
Fucking James still hates him.
ACAB.
Yeah, I say I
Right, ACIB.
like to said.
Well, anyway, I hide with you, okay?
Yeah, y'all are quite well hidden at this point. Omega, I need you to roll me an investigation check. You are currently submerged in murky water.
Okay, I will investigate. Looking around, I get a natural 20.
Oh yeah. You see a number of these mushrooms and begin gathering them up. I would say between that and your movement, You're about where you are at the beginning of the turn. You are headed back towards the shore, but you've got, well, let's just see here. You've got 4 of these rather sizable mushrooms, which should be ample to get you all a decent payday.
Hey,
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Omega?
no, not at this point. Thank you.
All right. Kit, you are up.
Yes, so I would like to go ahead and put on the costume should I need it and use my action to make myself look like a nondescript Galactic Union person.
All right. Yeah, so you put on the galactic uniform, and do indeed look like a faceless minion.
And I will give a bardic inspiration point to old crazy man Pickett.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, actually, he doesn't really need it because he can inspire.
So
Give it to
roll-
Cal.
Can you inspire yourself? I don't remember.
no, you cannot.
Never mind. I will give it to you then.
It's still
Am I even in the vicinity still?
You're within range.
Okay.
I'm sneaky.
Is OCMP the new Ukrainian Santa Claus?
I mean, he looks like
Yes.
Santa Claus. It's fucking distressing.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like a very high quality. That-
Yeah.
this is the same level of quality that the Gal Civ uniform is. Shiny in polyester.
So,
The stripper uniform?
Kit, roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Dealt with advantage.
Huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Another one. 22.
22, yeah. You had to move positions a little bit, but you're still very well shielded from view. Next
Okay.
up,
I want to be ready to move forward. Should it look like one of my companions is starting to get questioned too much by the Galactic Union or something happens, I want to move in.
all right.
I mean, I guess technically that'll have to be on my turn because I use my action to shift.
Let's see. For the moment, the mage moves up closer to you, old crazy man Pickett, and says, just for my records, you understand, I have to keep, I have to file a report on this particular patrol. Might I get your name?
Yeah. Let me remember it.
It's Jason Pickett.
That is the most ridiculous name I've ever heard.
I know. That's what my mom said. It was crazy.
Finally, our penchant for not changing your Zoom name has paid off.
Exactly. It's yeah, it used to be Jason. It might be I don't know. Does that work? If you don't like that one, we could try Justin. I've heard that one a lot.
Justin Pickett.
Yeah.
Can you come up with all your old email addresses or something? Jay Soden.
Jay Soden.
Anonymous.
Roll me an insight check.
All right.
This guy is not gonna. He's going to jail.
I can go to. Yeah, that'll be your next insight. Is 15.
15. You as you it's Jason, it might be Justin. You see tears welling up in his eyes as he is so profoundly moved by your story, which explains his absolutely piss poor perception roll he rolled at the beginning of his turn. Here's what I would say: you can tell that your story is working on this mage. He is kind of pulling his uniform up to kind of dab at his eyes. Evan and Billy, please handle our friend here with kid gloves.
You two young ladies are very nice.
You see that they're also kind of In other words, the ruse is being successful.
Yes.
Cal.
Okay. Help me find. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, 100 to 300
Uh-huh.
range.
Oh, they are easily in range of this.
I'm not going to shoot at them. I want to shoot at something very, very far away that will make a loud noise. What do you think? What is there?
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
This seems like a terrible idea.
I mean, it's probably bad, but Cal gonna Cal.
I was gonna say I have thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thaumaturgy or something.
Yeah. I could do that too.
So sleight of hand, you said
Mhm.
16 and 6, so yeah, 22.
22. Roll me an attack.
And
So
I'm
right
not shooting at them. This is
No,
a
no, no.
distraction.
I know what you're. I know what you're up to.
Cool. Okay. I'm sorry. What was it? 16?
It's an attack, just straight attack. D20 plus
16.
6.
Plus-
16.
Yeah, so 22 again.
Wow, holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you manage from your very hidden position to fire off a blast, and it hits this cactus way off in the distance, and it explodes.
Yeah.
And the 4 guards and the mage all turn and currently have their backs turned to you all. The 2 next to you, old crazy man Piggott, particularly kind of nudge into you a little bit as they're moving in to protect.
Isn't that their only source of renewable? Isn't that their only source of renewable water? Is the cactus?
I didn't make the rules.
It's probably a bigger crime than stealing the mushrooms.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But for the moment, they don't seem to notice the party, except for old crazy man Piggott, who has come up and engaged with them. Anything else on your turn, Cal?
So would I know, would I know if Crazy Man Pickett could do message or something like that? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Here's what I would say based on my reading of your character.
Yeah.
You probably, you know that he probably has some magical abilities, but have not been
Okay.
bothered to learn what they are.
Yeah. Can I hold on one second? What would be throwing my voice?
That would be a performance check.
Okay, I
That
want to
would
roll a
be an
performance
illusion
check to
spell
say,
too, maybe.
"Oi, we better check that out."
Do you want to do like an illusion spell? Do you have any? Well, I don't know.
I don't have any spells. I'm not magic at all.
Oh, I thought you were for some reason. Sorry.
No, not at all. Oh, I got a 19 plus. What was it? I'm sorry,
But
performance.
performance, yeah.
So plus 3. So yeah. So I. Oh, we better check that out. I do it a bad American accent.
Sure, check out that there sound.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
every-
better check that out.
You sound no. It's got to be the who's the actor who plays House?
Hugh Laurie.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Thrupp.
I'm gonna go and check out that cactus over there.
Yeah. We all better check out that cactus.
It's me, humble Bert Slapdyback, the average everyday American. I'm Doctor Strange from New York.
I am just a regular American in a British television series.
I'm gonna have an American style donut.
I'm going to have some of that macaroni and cheese.
Carve me off a piece of that steak.
I fucking love the phony baloney
Yeah,
American
that's so
accent. It's my favorite part of British television.
Everyone sounds like cowboys.
Yeah, it's all just John Wayne impressions.
Yeah.
They have a hard time with R's.
Cowboy.
That's they have that thing that we have in the South where the R's just kind of creep into places they don't
They don't
belong.
belong.
Or they disappear entirely. There's no middle ground. You wash or you go to wall, and there's no fucking
There's
in
no
between.
So
What if you go to Washington though?
lowering my voice to make it seem like one of them said, "You better check out that exploding cactus."
They all kind of look at each other, and the mage goes, "Well, I didn't say that."
I did. Is my
It is your
grandson?
turn, old crazy man Piggott.
All right. Oh, this place is scaring me. Let's get out of here. I think my
I'm not even gonna make you roll. You've done
that's
so well at
perfect.
this point.
That's perfect.
Yes, yes. Billy and Evan, please escort this gentleman. And on their turn, coming up in just one moment, they are going to start moving with you, back towards the direction from whence you all came. I'm going to mark them. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Jason get more and more red in that probably boiling hot coffee.
It is.
Oh my God, he looks like a Muppet when he tosses his head back.
I know.
Yeah.
And that
Everyone looks like a Muppet when you toss your head.
Is that why Santa always has rosy cheeks? Because it's just the person like about ready to just pass out and hot.
It's that and the bourbon he has on
Yeah.
breaks.
Someone give
Yes.
me a salt
I think it's
tablet.
the top wig that really makes it hot.
No, it's.
Oh, yeah.
You're wearing a
Is that tinsel
No.
or stencil? Just like, it's so bright. It's so bright.
Catches the sun.
it's fabulous, Santa.
You look like a 60s Christmas tree.
Oh, it's Father Christmas.
Oh
my God.
Because he drinks whiskey all night.
The finest old man hair that $17 could buy. What do you want?
A little less gloss, a little more matte.
I just use a really good shampoo. I don't know what you guys are. A condition.
Oh.
You condition.
Shiny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's awesome. You should
Spellcasting focus is his grooming kit.
stain it in like tea or something to make it look old and nicotine stained.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, he's not a nicotine user. Well, he could be, I guess.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, OCMP?
Actually, yeah. Let's see.
He's gonna try and shoot him.
Oh,
And we get advantage because they are thoroughly fucking hooked on this story.
I cast enhance ability on. I don't know
Is
on
that a touch spell?
or
I think
yeah,
it
it
is.
is. I'm sorry, no, not intent, not that one. All the ones I don't want to do are touch spells anyway. Okay.
I mean, you can cast it on yourself.
They're gonna know you're casting a spell, right?
Right now, they're a bit distracted by the cactus that just exploded
Yeah.
and his voice that came out of nowhere.
No. Actually, no. I do. I cast prestidigitation and then like make the smell like old man smell like really like just enhanced.
Like you just shit your pants?
No.
That's
but-
what they said when he
You
first.
smell like ointment and pee.
Impending death.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's
Sounds
just
like
old man
it.
smell. I just enhance it, like I
It's a
make
little
it really
sweet.
fragrant.
Yeah.
You just squeeze the onion that's attached to your belt.
He's gonna eat that later. What are you talking about?
Onions. That is one thing old OCMP will never touch.
That's true. That is true.
Big bulb of garlic.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say it's a bulb of garlic.
Yeah.
Darby, you are technically stealthy enough, though you feel like they may have cast a glance in your direction. They are currently distracted by the exploding cactus some feet away.
Well, I'm not especially stealthy, unfortunately. I think I've thrown my lot in with the Kit pretending to be some sort of officer, or maybe apprehended us already or something. I can try and be stealthy, I suppose.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. At this point, I'll give you advantage because they were distracted.
Oh, good. A nat 20 then.
Fuck yes.
Fucking long.
Yeah.
For a total of 20.
It's better than 19.
So yeah, you have managed to like burrow your way in, and you've got your sand-colored parasol like right in position, like you are
I am a ginger
perfectly
cat.
out of line of sight.
Oh, I want to rub his tummy.
That meow was right on cue.
Yeah.
We're all just like watching it. Ooh.
I was thinking again of that cat singing the blues that I posted the other day. If y'all haven't seen that, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, singing the blues.
Yeah, this guy's playing the guitar, and then when he stops, this guy will go meow. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
I always like the cat poster where he's hanging in there. It says, "Hang in there."
The
Remember
cat-
that from like the 90s? It's
Yeah,
inspirational
I do
posters.
recall it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Made in 1947. The cat's long dead.
Oh.
He didn't hang
hang
in there
in there long enough.
They did not hang.
The guards are still holding their actions. The two, what are they gonna do? Nope. They are looking towards the cactus. We don't see anything, sir. And at that point, the water disappears.
Omega's standing there holding a gem.
Omega, roll me
You're like a Smurf carrying mushrooms. Brr, brr.
Omega, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
That would be a 22.
Yeah, you do see these guards and this mage standing up on the bank, and you feel what humanoids have described to you as the concept of being exposed.
Oh, it. There are gods there. I am exposed.
The good news is they weren't paying attention to your sound circuits. Next up is Toby, who is off screen. We're gonna go ahead and skip ahead to Vinganza.
Far are the guards from me right now?
About 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. And how far would it be for me to get like out of sight of them? Like for me to run? How long would it take for me?
I mean, you could do that right now. You are very well stealth. Currently, you have the highest stealth ranking of anybody on the map.
Okay, well, I want everybody to be able to get out of there with me with the mushrooms. If I cast thaumaturgy and cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute and kind of like hypnotize these guards, can we all get out of there?
You don't have any hypnosis.
Well, it's not
hypnotic
hypnosis, but if I could kind of distract them.
You don't. What is hypnotic pattern? That's like a 3rd level.
Hypnotic pattern. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
With thaumaturgy, though, one of the things it specifically says you can do. Let me open it up so I can. It's
And
not,
I can do a lot.
You could do tremors in the
I
ground.
could do tremors in the
You
ground.
do
too.
So it'd be more
tremors,
natural.
there is. It seems. Oh, here it is. You can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, up to 30 feet, I guess. Harmless tremors.
I wanted to like try to cause some flames to go around them to distract them so we can all run away, including Omega with his mushrooms.
Just cause like a little earthquake.
Yeah, I would say the effect you create is like some sort of blinking lights. As near as you can tell, they do seem distracted by this. Toby, it is your turn.
So what? I'm sorry. What happened? I had to fix Charlotte food.
The guards are very much distracted by the exploding cactus and now these sparkles that have appeared around them.
I want to cast thaumaturgy. Whatever is it? I can never.
Thaumaturgy.
Yes.
Thaumaturgy.
And I want to cause what is it? I have it.
Think of this like that's probably not that weird.
Harmless tremors in the ground.
All right.
What's going on?
They're just gonna think it's like
As these are going on, all of these Galactic Union, all of this Galactic Union patrol looks a bit confused. And one of the guards goes, we have been told about weird magical effects in this area. Perhaps, sir, you want to write this in your report. It's getting on late. Maybe we should get the fuck out of here. It's honestly, it's kind of creepy. And the mage goes, I do think we've seen enough. Billy and Evan, make sure that gentleman gets back to his tavern and is tucked away safely.
Oh. Hilarious. Oh.
But yeah, the rest of us, we can cover the rest of the survey tomorrow, I think, surely. Do be careful, sir. You should not wander into the desert.
Thank you very much. I don't even know how I got here. Old crazy man Pickett will target your heartstrings. That's just like,
Okay, so let's
I
see
think
here.
Alyssa should roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Not Cal. Cal doesn't give a shit, but Alyssa does.
The illusionist is just openly weeping at this point. He rolled a whopping 3 on his Constitution saving throw. Like he's not quite keening and howling yet, but he turns and is putting his robe up to like hide like the just tears that are streaming down his face.
it's okay, Sonny. I'll be all right.
The guards are likewise, not doing great here, but they're a little more together. They got like an 8. But yeah, old man Piggott has them all in fucking tears. Omega, you're about 20 feet from the shore. They do appear to be distracted. Let's see. The water is kind of blinking, but it's not back. What are you doing?
I will continue to slowly walk towards the ATV.
Roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. That would be an 11.
11 is good enough for the moment.
That is
so yeah,
surprising.
you are making your way as stealthily as you know how, which is not very.
No.
But I would say you have made it back to the party at this point. Kit, is there anything you're doing in this moment?
So it looks like they're all moving away now. Is that what I see?
Not just yet, but they do look like they are about to.
Okay. I think I don't want to interfere if it looks like they're walking away.
Old crazy man Pickett singing all by myself or something.
All like really off key too. All by myself. Actually, that's how I would do it. I do it like opera. All by myself.
I'll hold my action. If it looks like anything causes trouble, I want to come running up from a try to sneak over to a direction not by my friends, running over and engage with them, talk to them, but only if it looks like something interferes with them leaving.
So, as he appears to be leaving, the mage casts a glance around and looks very carefully over you all. But fortunately, old crazy man Pickett has pretty much thoroughly put him at disadvantage.
Yeah.
And the tears in his eyes have kept him from being able to see you all at the moment.
Oh.
And he says to the guards, "Well, make sure he gets back, and yes, let's head back. I could use a rest, honestly. Good luck, sir.
Hey, thank you so much.
I hope you will be okay."
I'll be fine. I'll write you a Christmas
Just
card.
like a real boy, just like a normal boy.
I had that exact scene from Bob's Burgers in my mind. And the illusionist turns and begins making his way back the way he came. Cal, is there anything you're doing?
At this point, I'm going to hold my action and just if there's anything that happens that seems like they're coming back, then I will hold my action and do something. But right now, I'm okay. Just
Yeah, I'd say
we're
the
wandering
odds are
away,
in your
right?
favor.
Yeah.
Old Crazy Man Pickett, you and two of these guards are making your way back to the city. You do see that there appears to be a kind of vehicle relatively close by that they're kind of guiding you towards. Is there anything in particular you want to do?
I just start talking to them about like crazy stuff that doesn't make sense. And, and I start actually telling them a story. So like, yeah, so I'll be like, did I ever tell you about the time when
I wanna
Odie,
be
that
a
was my old
haystack.
dog. What?
I
Yeah,
wanted
the
to be a
one-
haystack when I grew up.
Yeah, actually I'll tell them about that.
Yeah, roll me a performance check with advantage because you've got them eating out of your hand at this point.
That's a good thing it's with advantage. Okay, so that would be, I don't know, something. 16, sorry.
16, yeah. You are keeping them very well entertained. And as they take you back to their actually very fancy vehicle, it's the best vehicle you've been in a while. And kind of lift off and off into the night, back to the Obsidian Pit, the tavern where y'all have been staying. Yeah, they are enthralled in your story.
Yeah.
You know, they're being very encouraging. They're not asking any follow-up questions. They're just yeah, yes sir, that's wonderful. I love that. I wanted to be a ghost myself, but haystack, wow, that's great.
Yeah, that. Tell me more. And then yeah, so I just kind of get into that, and then I just go and hang out at the tavern.
So Darby, you are completely concealed. Is there anything you're wanting to do in this moment?
Take a short nap, perhaps. Wait for Omega to return with the ill-gotten goods.
All right. The guards, for their part, who are remaining, turn and lockstep, begin marching back with the illusionist. Toby, is there anything you're doing in this moment?
I'm just waiting. Quietly waiting, watching them walk away.
Venganza.
How far am I from the ATV?
I mean, y'all did walk out here, so a ways.
I think I'm just gonna wait with Toby. I don't know what else I really want to do now. I wanted to detect poison and disease on the mushrooms, but I think I might be. I don't know. how
No, you
I-
could do that. As you do that, I mean, I know what the spell says it does. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure it doesn't do anything too crazy.
I just don't know how far Omega. He has to be within 30 feet of me.
He certainly is.
Okay.
Take poison and disease. You sense the presence and location of poison, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. What I would say is, you know that creatures who need to breathe things in probably shouldn't get too close to these mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying we inadvertently made the right choice? Excellent.
I think exactly that.
Vengaza, do you tell us that?
Yeah, I'll tell everybody who's close enough.
So what are we
Everybody
going to
within earshot of me now? Everybody's within earshot.
Everybody but old Crazy Man Pickett,
Okay,
who is
everybody's within-
going to beat y'all back to town by a couple of hours.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
don't want to breathe.
No, he's going on another adventure with another crew. He's gone.
Oh, sorry.
Seeing him.
Probably me.
You may never see him again. So yeah, basically Omega, they tell you just kind of stay 10 feet away from us for the time being.
Why? So sorry, I missed that part.
Oh, the mushrooms are not something you particularly want to breathe in.
Oh,
So you guys, we cannot breathe these things in. We have to stay away from Omega and the mushroom.
You're probably okay.
I don't know if I still have like nasal passage.
No, you're cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah, but I don't know how many human parts I still have.
I don't know that much about reborn lineage. Maybe Nick
Yeah.
might.
I don't actually.
Yeah.
I will have to do a bit of research.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have like human lungs and nasal
Well, it's
passages,
like that.
or if I can breathe.
I'd say you probably have advantage on any saves you would have to make.
Okay.
Is it a RoboCop situation? Is there like a brain and a brain stem? Or are we like?
I would say I would have, I would like to have my
She's
own
mostly
thing
human with people with
with parts, metal parts. Yeah.
That's close to nature.
It's not like you replace their limb.
You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. So I
I don't.
assume.
Oh, so I
that-
Oh
don't-
yeah, so you could fucking hold these mushrooms.
can
You
hold
could
them
go
up.
up and lick them.
well, you have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned
Okay.
and
so,
have resistance to poison damage. So you're like a dwarf.
but I can breathe. Okay. So
Yeah.
so yeah. So I'll go up and hang out with Omega and look at these mushrooms and let everybody else know to stay away from them.
Stay away from these mushrooms, guys. They're not cool. I can take them, but you
Yeah,
guys really
right.
should. I knew some people like that. Jerks. Just trying to scare you, psychedelia, man. All right. Is at this point the Galactic Union Patrol is headed back in the other direction. Is there anything else you all want to do?
No, I am fine carrying all these mushrooms for you all. You're
Yeah.
welcome. They are rather heavy.
You have help.
They do have some heft to them, but you can carry them. Plus, you've got Venganza there.
I can help you, Omega, but we need to find a way to like seal them up or something so we can all put them in together in the ATV and people can breathe.
I mean, this planet is a complete hole, so I imagine that there are just random plastic grocery bags floating around the wilderness here.
I don't think they'll be sufficient to keep the fumes away. Perhaps we should keep some of the mushroom as a, something we might slip into a meal, give to our friend Xander or something.
That's a good idea. For an evil cat, I love it.
So how many mushrooms did Omega get? 4?
4, yeah.
How many-
They are rather sizable.
I was gonna say, how many were we supposed to get?
Some.
Just some.
Okay.
4 is a perfectly acceptable number. They do weigh about 15 pounds each. They're pretty good size. They're about 3.5 feet long. They're about 1.5 feet wide. They're pretty substantial.
Should
We
we
should-
deliver 3 and keep 1?
I don't know that we need a whole one, do we?
I mean, we can sell these on the black market if they're so difficult to come by.
We were on a mission to get these for different experiments on, and perhaps we can make a friend and a bit of coin.
Oh, no, I agree, but if your contact only needs a few of them, then perhaps we can sell the rest instead of dumping them by the roadside.
I like the idea personally of keeping them, as Darby suggested, keeping some of them, giving him the others.
Just
Amy, you're kind of coming in and out.
Yeah, the gain's low. So you just got to be closer to it.
Hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was saying that I think that we should take Darby's idea of keeping a few and then giving our contact a few.
And Omega was just saying that
we should keep some to sell. I agree.
I think we are selling them.
Yeah, that
In
works.
fact, let's time travel to the point where we are selling them.
I agree.
I think we should keep some just in case for insurance. If they're poisonous, we might be able to use them against the enemy.
I think that might be a fine idea. We need to find some sort of container. Not a plastic bag, Omega. That's not.
I mean, don't you got like, I don't know, a cavity you can stuff them in, Omega?
Gross.
No, I am trim,
I mean, I was thinking like your torso or something.
and we just shove it in your empty corpse, and I will put your soul in a much more hospitable and everlasting location.
You stay away from me, Murderbot.
I am the forever bot.
Cal just told you to stuff it in your poison hole.
Stuff it in your poison hole. Yeah, thanks, Darby. And Cal extends a fist. Do you fist bump Cal?
I'm anxious to see whether you're going to do the whole thing with the thing, but I'll reach out.
That wasn't me. That was the bad guy.
Okay, I'll reach out for the paw
All
bump.
right, we fist bump.
As-
Respect Knuckles. Yes. And that was one point towards Cal making his first friend.
we do that secret cat handshake that involves claws and things.
Yeah.
Vengeanza, if I were to freeze these mushrooms, would they cease to be poisonous?
I don't know.
What I would say is you would suspect that it would probably be inert. It wouldn't be gone for good. Once it
Right.
thaws out, it would be a problem again. But you could freeze it and preserve it at least for a little while in that way.
Good idea, Omega. Yes, go ahead and freeze them.
Okay, I will do a chill touch on the mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You're holding them. And just...
Yes, my hand hole does all the work. With the tip of the mushrooms.
You are really good at those hand jobs. I will say that.
I refuse to ask follow-up questions. You all, after, some hours later, make your way back to the Obsidian Pit, where old Crazy Man Pickett has now fully put these two guards to sleep.
Steal their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still there.
the uniform.
I feel
No,
bad. Like they're my friends now. It's like I feel kind of guilty. So you can steal it.
you know what? I will let them be. But I will put their hands in suggestive places while they.
Yes.
Cal, why don't you do some pickpocketing on them? You're good at that. Cal's not paying attention. Cal has too much to drink.
Yeah. Carol.
You're not gonna pickpocket?
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna pickpocket.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand
Absolutely.
check.
Ooh, 19 plus 6. So yeah, 25.
Nice.
Yeah, you.
That's really good.
You are going to recover 2 regular healing potions.
Nice.
One from each of them. And I'll also say that you managed to recover, we'll call it 20 gold credits.
Nice.
Nice.
So much money.
We spend it in a kick in the arse. Yeah.
So yeah, you go up and just kind of pocket them while they're passed out. Kit / Inara. You do see Soren Vignar, the shady alchemist, in the corner of the tavern. What do you do?
Oh, I'd like to go up and be like, friend, do you remember me?
Oh yes, yes. With the mushrooms, eh?
Yes. So, I can't recall what was our deal again before we left. Let's make sure the terms are all there.
It was all very nebulous, but I'd be willing to offer you and your companions, say, 100 gold credits.
100 gold combined?
Oh, each. It was no doubt a very dangerous task.
Very dangerous.
Hey, let me bring my companions over so we can chat together. So I bring everyone else over and I do introductions.
I am Omega. I appreciate such an easy task for us. It was no problem at all.
Shut your metal gob.
100 gold credits sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that'll work.
We have, so I would also be interested in knowing how your research turns out, and perhaps we can work together someday.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm sort of on a bit of a sabbatical from a university on the core planet. But yes, if you're going to be around here for a couple of weeks, stop by. I'd be glad to tell you what I find out.
Be fantastic. We have Will 2 mushrooms suffice?
It would be okay. It would be preferable maybe to have another in case experiments go wrong, but I suppose I could get by on 2.
Well, you've been very kind to us. We can make it 3.
Excellent. Well, it was a pleasure to work with you. Was it Kit or Anara? I feel like I have multiple names for you for some reason.
Anara.
Wait, excellent working with you, Anara, and I'm sure your companions are quite lovely. If you'll excuse me, I will be on my way now. And Soren Vignar takes his mushrooms and skedaddles.
Nice.
So,
After paying us.
yes,
Yes.
no, you did all get paid. 100 gold
Yay.
credits.
How much?
100.
200.
Oh shit!
Can we find? Is it possible to find a container to collect a sample of the remaining mushroom? Just a small sample.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
Nat 20. 24.
You find a mushroom size container. You do find
Perfectly mushroom
you do
size.
find there's like a jar of like pickled eggs that has just been like poured out, and you basically ask the bartender, "Can I have that?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." I was, excuse me, it was Servo Mix-a-Lot. Yes,
Sure.
you may have this jar.
Thank you, Servo. How very kind of you. Very generous.
Yes, I cannot lie.
Cool.
I
Do
will-
you intend to recycle
Well,
this?
these are slightly different.
I will hold on to the sample if you'd like. I can place it in Arbuckle.
And this said 5.
A little bit back in time. Can we tell Soren not to breathe them in?
Oh, he knows. He knows.
He knows. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you notice when you hand them over, he takes out like a little mask that he puts on so that it will not affect him. As someone who used to work with chemicals, one should not breathe in. You never go too far from the mask.
Yeah.
Not if you intend to keep that job for very long.
Mhm.
Stinky mushrooms. Wonderful. I wouldn't. Did we ask him about getting any experience reward?
Oh yeah, no, I'm kind of doing it by milestones, but I do have like it all calculated so that
Wonderful.
as you complete the adventure, you will level up.
Yay.
Which
All right.
adventure we don't know.
So that,
Well,
that-
the adventure of being
that remains to
destroyed.
be seen. I didn't intend on starting the night off with nearly a TPK, so
fucking A, man.
that's going to change the equation there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all are clicking right along. So it is late in the evening. Y'all have had kind of a fucked up day. So you all get a nice long rest, and that is where we will pick up next time.
Woohoo!
Nicely done.
That was fun.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I rolled that cone of cold, and I was like, holy fuck, what have I done?
Uh-oh.
Right?
Like, great. Now they have to build new characters? Shit.
Not yet.
I'm not
That's
gonna.
right.
Cal, what language does Cal speak?
I speak common, I speak thieves' cant.
I can't take that. You don't know Tabaxi or something?
I don't even know
I
that.
don't think there's an official Tabaxi language.
There's a Leonin.
Yeah, well, I didn't learn that, you know.
You have
Well-
a communicator device.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't even got that.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I
Also,
do.
Yeah, I'll
It's
do.
issued with the guns.
Oh, that's
Did
nice.
you use some ammo with your laser gun?
Yeah, so mark off one of your ammo